Africa by the country's first all-race parliament. This morning he was the first black member to be sworn in for the parliament's historic first sitting, ending 4 decades of apartheid and 3 centuries of white domination. Mr. Mandela will be officially inaugurated tomorrow.
It's the day Nelson Mandela and South Africa's black majority can truly say they're taking power. Finally, after 342 years of white domination, the country's parliament was opening its doors to its first black president. And behind him, the new black MPs, many of whom waged armed struggle and spent years in prison for this day.
I knew that someday we will become part of this country, somehow. But I never thought I'd be wearing a suit and a tie and coming in like this.
Mr. Mandela walked into the great chamber with the man he's replacing, the man who helped bring about this moment of history. It was a rapturous reception in the parliament where apartheid was enshrined, where white minority rule was written into law. The oppressed finally taking the seats of the oppressors. A traditional praise singer blessed Mr. Mandela, who was then sworn in as an MP with 251 other ANC colleagues.
You swear or solemnly affirm to be faithful to the Republic of South Africa.
He was then elected President of South Africa.
I accordingly declare Mr. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela duly elected President of the Republic of South Africa. On behalf...
The momentous changes culminating in today's historic ceremony have brought South Africa back into the international community, from pariah status to a country again being feted by foreign dignitaries and by royalty. Arriving here today, the Duke of Edinburgh, the royal family's first contact with South Africa for nearly 50 years. The first since 1947, when George VI was accompanied by his family, including the then Princess Elizabeth. The Duke is here to acknowledge the new face of South Africa, the new men in power in a country where dramatic change is now complete. Mark Austin, ITN, Cape Town.